So what do we do to make sure that that doesn't get lost?
All right, so we are here today with the first ever episode of the Five City Podcast. This is going to be an introduction episode, if you will. We're going to be talking a little bit about who we are and what we're going to be talking to you about. So just to kick things off, I'm Joe. I'm going to be talking to you guys about current events, the news, cryptocurrency, hobbies that I may find interesting, sporting events that are going on, upcoming, maybe even some sports you aren't too familiar with, like golf, F1 racing. We'll get more into that later. But just to give you guys a little idea of who I am am an electrician full-time, going to be switching my career this year to work in sales along with Jared.
Hell yeah.
We'll get way more into that later.
Hell yeah.
Other than that, I love golfing. I played soccer my entire life, went through the public school system, K through 12, went to college for 1 year before deciding to join the trades and just get working and see where that could take me. And pretty much all I got.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll piggyback off. So like Joe said, he is Joe and I am Jared. We're the main people that you're going to be listening to, looking at, and hopefully you enjoy it. So a little bit about me. I do business development at Nickel City. And like Joe said, he's going to be joining the team soon as well. Just to kind of stay on that for a second, Five City is a Nickel City Polymers project. So we're pretty related with Nickel City. To give you just like a 2-sentence introduction to what Nickel City is, it'll sound boring, but we're a plastics distribution company. So basically we buy and sell little pieces of plastic that we sell to people who melt down and they make new things. So anything that you can think of, like a water bottle, for example, it's made out of recycled plastic that we sell. So just wanted to run through that really quick. And then the reason why we decided to start Five City is because I feel like we have so many different interests that we wanted really to have a platform to talk about everything that we are interested in, all the different things. And something like that would be sports, for example. Formula One racing is something that Joe mentioned, something that not a lot of people are into.
Electric.
Absolutely electric. It's the most fascinating thing I've ever seen. We'll do plenty of episodes on Formula One.
And I know most of you are thinking, I've seen NASCAR. I know what it's about. You're going around a track a couple times and seeing who gets there first, but you'll see.
You'll see. I literally can't say enough about Formula One, so we'll save that for maybe episode 2.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys will see that shortly.
Hell yeah. As far as other sports, I feel like UFC, MMA, any of the major sports I feel like we tune into from time to time. We're huge Bills fans, from born and raised in Buffalo.
716, baby.
Hell yeah. As far as other interests go, hunting, fishing, like Joe said, crypto, Web3, NFTs, aquarium keeping, aquascaping. See,
yeah.
That's a new thing that I've kind of taken up recently. Joe, that's your thing.
My first job was working at a pet store that specialized in aquarium fish, so pretty quickly I picked up a passion for that stuff. But it sounds a little nerdy, but you'll see. It's pretty interesting, and I don't know. If you don't want to keep house plants in your house and have to worry about watering them every day, you can keep some fish with some live plants in there, and it does the same thing.
Well, that's what
it's good to look at green.
Right, yeah. We were just kind of saying it like brings a little bit of nature into your house, and like it sounds so corny, but dude, I'll catch myself just staring at the fish tanks and like just watching, and you get lost in it. It's super relaxing.
I mean, I got fish from Indonesia in my living room. What you got?
That's what I'm saying. That's another thing. You can learn about all the types of fish, learn where they're coming from. They're literally like, we'll watch videos on YouTube, people who like hand scoop fish out of some river in Peru, right? And then they're like, oh, it's a tiger barb. Yeah. Let's breed it and sell it. It's cool. So that's something we're into. Those are the general things that I feel like we're going to be talking about on the pod, and on all our socials too. So I feel like going further, you can expect a lot of different content coming from us across all different social media platforms. And we just really wanted a place to talk about all the different things that we're interested in, because like I said, it is kind of like a wide spectrum of things, but I feel like we're pretty well versed in a lot of different topics, and I feel like we can bring a lot of value through this podcast.
Yeah, and one thing I want to hit on too is just that we're going to be learning with you guys on a lot of different stuff that we're talking about. Cryptocurrency's only been around for so long, and we're going to be doing a lot of the research so that you guys don't have to, and we can kind of give you guys short summaries.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that.
And other than that, similar things, I mean, F1, Jared followed very closely last year. I'm going to be trying very hard to get up, watch everything that I can, do the research that I can. And both of us, I know, are trying to watch a lot more of the PGA Tour this year, a lot more pro golf tournaments, just get a better idea of everything. Because, I mean, everyone knows that's in involved with golf, like Dustin Johnson, Tiger Woods, Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka. But there's the other guys you want to hear about, like Minwoo Lee, Kevin Na. I don't know, just stuff
Colin
like that.
Morikawa.
Colin Morikawa. Yeah, Colin Morikawa is the best young golfer right now.
100%.
Hands down.
100%. But like Joe said, to kind of piggyback off of that, we're not really experts in anything. I feel like we're too young to really be experts in anything. You know what I mean? But we're going to be learning along with you guys, especially things like crypto and like NFTs. We're going to share the plays that we make, and we're going to share that we lost a lot of money or that we gained a lot of money, and then what we learned in the process. So, like I said, we're not experts in anything. We're not going to claim that at all. But we're learning, and we want to share that with you guys because we'll just help everybody.
You're going to get two different viewpoints, too, because, I mean, 100%. Just from, like, we're obviously very similar people and have been best friends for a very long time, but we also have currently have two completely different sides of the spectrum for jobs. Like, I 100%. Work this blue-collar job where I have to get up at 6 and go lift stuff and pull wire through the walls in freezing cold.
I was going to say cold weather.
And I work with different people that are
100%
going to give me different ideas and different viewpoints, and you just hear different stuff, and just in comparison and whatnot.
100%. Yeah, we're very similar people, but at the same time, currently we are doing very different things, so it definitely gives a different perspective, which is nice. The
stories we each come home with from work are a little different.
But they're always interesting. I feel like Joe.
I love the crew of guys I work with.
The stories, yeah. Shout out Anzalone. I feel like you usually top me with the post work stories, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I feel like we could do a whole episode on some post work stories that we've told
after the transition for sure.
100%. Hell yeah. But yeah, other than that, like I said, you can expect a lot of different content coming from us across all social medias. You can find us on social media. Just search up 5 City. We'll be there. And yeah.
That's pretty much all I got to say, other than I can pretty much almost guarantee the first real episode, other than this introduction that you guys are going to see, is F1. So if you do tune in and watch this, I challenge you to go learn one thing about F1 before you go watch the video, just to make it a little bit more interesting for yourself.
Absolutely. F1, and we're going to be educating you on everything else that you don't learn in your own research, and that we're also learning at the same time. Like Joe said, we're new to this, but super fucking interesting.
And I would never tell you to go learn about something unless I thought it was fun. Do I look like I want to go learn about something on my day off? No. Hell no.
Fuck no. But
unless
it's good.
It's fun.
Right.
But
alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. See you the next time. Peace.